What's up, guys? Average Kiwi Guy here. How y'all doing? So, new Cloak and Dagger trailer just came out. I'm super excited to see it actually. Because I'm always interested in the TV show sort of superhero stuff that they do, especially Marvel, because Marvel tends to do everything in the same universe. Like DC, like Arrow and the Flash and all that, they're not in the same cinematic universe as what Man of Steel and all that are. So Marvel puts everything in the one thing. Like, Daredevil is in the same universe as Captain America. It's all this. It's all in the same thing. And I kind of want to see how they fit Cloak and Dagger into things, and how the direction they go in. Like, are they going to go in a more kind of Netflixy way that they're doing, or are they going to go Agents of Shield type way? Are they going to maybe go a more darker or a more dramatic? We'll see how they go, because Cloak and Dagger are kind of interesting characters. They're kind of interesting, heroes. They're interesting powers. The relationship that the two of them have is quite cool. So I'm interested to see what they do with it. I really do. And when I heard there was going to be a TV show for it, I was excited for it. I wanted to see. I do know it's not coming till about 2018 though, which is a little disappointing. I kind of wanted to see a little more, to maybe show up around this year, but hey, you can't rush things. I'd rather them take the time and get it right. So let's check it out, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. A young.
Did I ever tell you about that night?
Damn.
You can't do this. What just happened?
It's like you're afraid if I don't do everything perfectly, you're gonna lose me.
Oh, baby.
I'm afraid even if you do everything perfectly, I'm gonna lose you.
What's your name?
Tandy.
Tandy.
His name was...
Yeah, Tyrone.
TNT.
Don't shoot!
Damn. Oh, there's the powers. There's the powers.
Wait, are you that kid?
Ooh, there's the crystals. Nice. He's teleporting around. Interesting. Yeah, 2018. Interesting. I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. They're very young looking, though. Very young looking. I mean, they are supposed to be young, but, I guess I kind of thought maybe a little older than what they were. I recognize the girl. I've seen the girl before. What's her name? I think it's like Olivia or something like that. But they definitely, they've taken... So, for those who don't know, Tyrone, who's Cloak, he's supposed to have a stutter, but I think they took that away, which I guess, makes for a little bit better TV. So, fair enough of that. And I think they've changed up how they met a little bit. But it looks cool. Definitely looks a little more dramatic. Like, it's definitely a more dramatic type show. Like, it's definitely not like Arrow or Agents of Shield. So probably going more towards the Netflix side of things. The Daredevil, Jessica Jones, that sort of stuff. Heck, I just wanted to have those two to have really cool. A really cool sort of chemistry, that sort of relationship that they have. And then Cloak and Dagger just to be badass. They're very cool. They work together well. Cloak's very, kind of mysterious and quite cool. Like the way his powers work, how, basically wraps people up and he can teleport. He can, sort of float around the place. it's gonna be interesting to see how they do that, you know. And then like with Dagger, with her crystals that she can sort of shoot out and create things. It's interesting. It's definitely gonna be an interesting show. I mean, I like the way it looks. I do. I like the way it looks. The characters themselves, like I said, I recognize the girl. You know, she looks like Dagger. You know, she looks like Tandy, so that's cool. Suits the part well. The guy playing Tyrone, he looks cool. A little younger than I thought maybe Cloak would be. Like I guess I always imagine kind of Cloak being like kind of this tall guy, this tall kind of old, slightly older guy, but you know, he's definitely looks like going through what their the sort of the story arc, you know, the rest of like he's kind of in trouble like with the law, like, you know, in the comics he gets in trouble with basically a store gets robbed and they kind of get mixed up in it all, and he can't really save his friend, and it goes that way. So I think it's kind of sticking around that, and he's got, you know, problems with his mom, and looks like Tandy's got problems with her mom as well. Interesting to see what happens with the father with her, because that's kind of a pivotal thing for her. And then yeah, basically their meeting, which was different. Like in the comics, she meets him in New York City, and basically he's homeless, and she gives him food, and that's how they become friends. I think this is more like, hey, we met at like a high school thing, or you know, a party, and that's where they met. Well, they did meet earlier, from what we can tell, but yeah. I hope it doesn't go too teenage angsty, you know, like trying to, you know, get along with, you know, that sort of the younger generation of, you know, superhero stuff. Like, I don't think that's a good thing. I think, you know, you got to stay true to what the characters are. You can't just try and aim for an age demographic. But I mean, it's Marvel. It's Marvel. Like, we can trust Marvel, right? We can trust them. They've done pretty damn good jobs in most of what they do. Like, you know, barring the movies, like all their Netflix stuff is pretty damn good. I mean, like you know, Iron Fist, you know, it was still good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was like a freaking awesome kung fu movie. I think that was just the way they chose to go with it. But I think when they compare it to the other ones, it gets knocked down a little bit. I think this one, will have its own place. Like, it's going to go its own way. It's not going to link in with those guys. So, it's going to be interesting to see where they go with it. Like, where are they going to take this? Are they going to link it in with Agents? Are they going to link it in with the Netflix stuff? The movies? Because Cloak and Dagger meet with Spider-Man a few times. Like, that's a thing that happens. So, I don't know. I don't know where they're going to go with it. I'm intrigued. I think that's the big thing. You know, when you're intrigued by it, you're going to go watch it. I mean, I was going to watch it. And yeah, I like the look of it. I think it's got a bit of mystery to it. It's got a bit of like a drama sort of thing to it, which, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think the nature of their powers and them sort of dealing with it together is going to be, you know, something cool. I think it's going to be something cool. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to see what it's going to be like. What it's going to turn out to be. I'm interested to see how Cloak sort of comes out. I'm more interested in Cloak because, like I said, his powers are very, you know, kind of mysterious. You know, he's not the normal superhero. He's not the normal superhero. He's more of kind of a magic-y type superhero, like, you know, sort of, you know, mysterious. I like it. I think that's gonna be cool. But yeah, Cloak and Dagger. I'm keen. I'm very keen. If it's anything like you know, all their other shows they do with Marvel, I am all good. I mean, like, you know, you got Legion as well. You got I mean, it could go I don't think you can go as crazy as Legion. I mean, come on. Legion is mind-blowingly crazy. So I don't think they're going to go that way. they're not going to go the action way of Agents. I don't think they're going to go as dark as what, you know, the sort of dark and more realistic way of what the Netflix stuff goes. So I think they're going to try and fit their way into the dramatic side, which is that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I think you got to find the niche. You got to find that next spot. So if it's good, if it's got good story, it's got good characters, I'm all keen. I'm all keen. But yeah, Cloak and Dagger, 2018. So we got a little while to go. So I think we'll see a little more before that. So it's only our first shot at it. I think it's gonna be interesting to see how it develops and what comes of it. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the likes, the dislikes, the comments. They're all down there. You know what to do. You've been on YouTube before. Make sure you check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheAverageKiwiGuy. Hit that follow button, then you know when we go live. And also follow us on the Twitters and the Instagrams and all that stuff. You know where to follow. All right, guys, I'll catch us later. Peace.